So if there's one thing that the year of 2022 has actually taught me, was that Apple really looks at their older iPhones completely differently than how they look at basically their main, supported iPhones for the most part. Now, that's not necessarily the iPhones that are unsupported. I'm talking about iPhones that are still supported that Apple's just not really selling anymore. And these kind of thoughts kind of came once iOS 15 came out last year, but within iOS 16, I saw how Apple was completely stripping out features for the older iPhones that could have easily supported it 100%. The most recent example of this type of feature, there's probably another example that has already came out and I forgot about it, but it's actually with the battery percentage. If you remember when the battery percentage kind of came back on all of our iPhones, that was a really cool update and I was super happy to see it. But unfortunately, Apple did not support that feature on certain iPhones. I think the iPhone XR, iPhone 11, and some other products as well, Apple just didn't think about. I think the mini series as well. And those products aren't even that old, but they're just not the newest products. And Apple just kind of didn't give those iPhones those types of features. That was a very, very weird thing from Apple. I don't really know any idea why Apple did something like that. And on top of that, more recently with Apple Music Sing, Apple actually didn't give that feature to certain iPhones as well. I think you need to have like an iPhone XR or newer to have that feature. So again, the iPhone X or maybe even the iPhone XR do not support that feature at all. So it's just another one of those weird situations where Apple just goes ahead and kind of removes features from these types of products that Apple could have easily supported, and they just kind of put us in a situation where our older iPhones and older products don't keep up with the newer ones for no reason at all. I mean, there's other reasons, sometimes you want a better camera, sometimes you want better battery life, sometimes you want better performance, but when your product is still, totally, can support a feature, there's no reason for that feature to not be, ported over to our iPhones. Now, Apple has also kind of been caught and they've, kind of went back on a certain thing. I mean, with Stage Manager on our iPads, they went ahead and, said it was unsupported, it couldn't happen. Then they found a way to do it. With the battery percentage on our iPhones, they did the same exact thing. They, gave it to certain iPhones. They didn't give it to certain other ones. And then after a few updates, they gave it to all of them. So it's a weird thing that Apple just keeps doing. And if there's one thing that Apple changed recently, it's how they view their older iPhones. They are purposely, at this point in my opinion, kind of, removing features that could have easily been supported on those products, and they pretty much don't give it to us anymore. So I'm going to be kind of keeping my eye out again on more of these features, but I mean, it's just very, very sad. I feel like, all these iPhones could support all the features for the most part within iOS 16, and even now within 16.2 and the beta of 16.3, we're still finding features that Apple has not given to these older iPhones, but could have easily supported it in my opinion. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, then let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.